Hello Aries, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. We're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 3rd of June until the 17th. So let's get started. Thank you universe, thank you angels. Please show me the messages for the sign of Aries from the 3rd of June until the 17th of June. Show me, what does Aries need to know? Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. Please show me, what does Aries need to know? Okay, Aries, so really interesting reading, but I think it ties in with the last one that I did and even the one before that. And I'm getting some great energy for you, okay? So I'm really excited to see where this is going and excited to also connect with all of you. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is... pages are messages, okay, messages of love. And I have been talking a lot in the Aries videos, the energies around you have been about reconciliation, and I still have that coming up in this spread, okay? So for those of you that haven't reconciled yet, it's taking its time. You may be in a different group of Aries. There's when it comes to astrology, there's what's called your deacon, and if you are interested, you can look that up and find out there's 3 different deacons for each sign. But you're coming into this period, the 3rd of June until the 17th of June, with the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is a message of love, something of emotion, okay? Now, it's come up here in conjunction with the Hermit. So there could be a Virgo that's quite prominent in your life, Aries. But the Hermit to me also talks about solitude. So I've been talking a lot in the love readings, and particularly for Aries, about taking that time to go within and figure out exactly what it is that you want. I think often when it comes to love, you know, we fall a lot for people and the ideology of their potential, okay? Particularly as women. Men tend to be able to censor this a bit more in my experience. But I think we often fall in love with someone's potential, their higher self. We see in them half the time what they don't even see in themselves. So the Hermit card speaks a lot about reflection, okay? Going within and actually really trying to figure out what it is that you want in love. Now, if you are an Aries, male or female, that has recently had a reconciliation, I can see that the energy has changed between you, and it's really lovely, okay? Something's happened. You've come out of the past of the last 2 weeks, so you've had a conversation, someone's reached out to you or texted you, or there's been some sort of olive branch extended. And the reason for that is because you've been taking the time to go within and figure out what it is that you really need and what you really want. And for those that have done this work, well done, because that is not an easy task by for anyone, okay? So well done if you have done that. And for those that haven't, there's your invitation, okay? Take a moment to think about, what do I really want in this relationship, if there is a reconciliation coming? And I do see that there is, because I have the Page of Cups, which is a message or could be a text message, could be a phone call, could be a letter, it could be a multitude of things. It's something genuine of love, and the Judgment card speaks of reconciliation. The Page of Cups can also speak of an apology. So it could be that you're reconnecting with someone that's come back to say, you know what, I wasn't so great and I'm sorry for that. Okay. I just want to point out too, underneath it, you have the beautiful energy of the star. Okay, so this is healing energy with the Hermit. It's like, and then underneath that, sorry, I have to talk to this, but you've come out of that feeling of lack and loss of the Five of Cups. You've done the healing work with the Star, okay? And now you're really looking at that. That's why you've been able to draw this person back, okay? Whenever we go within and raise our vibration, people are attracted to that light. People come back, they want to be a part of it, whether they know it or not, subconsciously. My goodness, I can't speak today. But when we actually do that work, when we go within, when we try and heal ourselves and we focus on ourselves and what it is that we truly want, we will draw people back to us. And this is divinely guided energy as well, okay? It's beautiful. It's one of my most favorite cards in the deck. But I love seeing this for you, Aries. I mean, I saw that in the last reading, that reconciliation, coming out of that feeling of lack and loss, doing the healing work with the Hermit and the Star. It's a gorgeous combination. And now getting that offer of love or an apology. Okay, so as we go into this period, you've done the inner work. And if you haven't done the inner work, this is the time to actually take that. That's the invitation. And I now have the Ace of Cups coupled with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning in love. It can talk about, for some of you that haven't reconciled to the point of actually getting back together. Remember, a reconciliation is not always about two people getting back together. It can be a reconciliation of actually getting closure. So getting an understanding of why the relationship didn't work because you have done the inner work. And then actually being able to get that closure and move on. Now, what I love about this, if this message is resonating for you, is that the Ace of Cups speaks about a brand new start in love, okay? Now, for some of you, that can be in the same relationship where you've had the falling out and you've now had the apology, okay? So you're beginning things new, a brand new cycle, which is perfect timing because we've just had the full moon in Sagittarius. And for others of you, this is actually literally about you working on manifesting a brand new person into your life, okay? I mean, the Ace of Cups, it's divinely guided, coupled with the Eight of Pentacles. It speaks about foundations and building something concrete. I love seeing this combination because it's due to the work that you've done. Yes, divine has stepped in whatever your religion and whatever your belief, but you've taken upon yourself, Aries, you've taken upon yourself to really do the inner work. And for all of my subscribers that have been watching my videos on the Aries channel, thank you for subscribing. But I've been reading the comments and interacting with all of you, and I can see that this is the theme. You know, a lot of you have been going within and doing that work, and, you know, that's fantastic. The Ace of Cups is coupled with the Page of Wands. So you have another message coming through. And this is what I mean about, you've got two pages, Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. It's rare to see more than 3 in a reading. I have had it once where I've seen 4, and it was in a reading for myself. But it's rare to get all 4 together, okay? But to get 2 is quite special. Ace of Cups, as I mentioned, is about new beginnings. And it's as if this Page of Cups, this apology, if it was an apology, and it could just be, you may not have actually broken up. You could be in quite a happy relationship, but maybe you were a bit fiery, Aries, and you needed to apologize to your partner and start working on building that foundation of trust again. Or maybe it was something a little bit more dire straits, but the Page of Cups coupled with the Page of Wands, 2 pages. This speaks about really new beginnings in terms of extending an olive branch. Okay, so cups are emotion, wands are about creativity, are about, you know, seizing the day. They're about a little bit about ego, about conquering a few bits and pieces. The best way I can explain it is it's a meeting of minds. Okay, there could be, as I mentioned to you before, an earth sign of Virgo that's quite prominent for some of you. For others of you, could be another fire sign. I'm definitely getting earth and fire. Yeah, earth and fire predominantly, okay? But the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups is almost like you're coming with your olive branch, Aries, and your partner's coming with the apology. So you're meeting each other halfway. And with the Ace of Cups in the middle, that's a really beautiful energy. Moving on towards the end of the period, so that's like near the 17th of June, and you'll have a new moon in there as well. You've got some really interesting energy. So you have the card of Judgment, again, which is reconciliation. It's about talks of people coming back in. And this card, I'll show you. I really like it because it's illustrated as like the angel's wearing a mask. And I often speak about it, about being like, we're not being our true selves in a relationship. So this could be you or this could be them, whoever it is. It's like someone's actually ready to be them true selves and actually ready to come forth. Now, it's coupled with the Three of Wands, which the Three of Wands is, you'll hear many readers talk about you're waiting for your ships to come in and the same kind of lines that are rehearsed and going over and over again. But for me, it's very much about teamwork, okay? The wands for me in this instance represent your goals and desires, and you've got 3 there, and the other one represents their goals and desires, and then one represents the path of the purpose, the life purpose of what you're meant to achieve together, okay? It's very symbolic for me, this card, and you can see that there's 2 deers together, so it's almost like you're walking this path together. It's like you have a new focus, you have a new direction of where you're going. And I say that because it's coupled with the Page of Swords. Now, what did I say before about getting more than 2 pages in a spread is quite rare? You have 3. Okay, Aries, so this is just showing me again the energy that's around you right now. There's so much new beginnings, fresh starts. It's almost like as if old relationships have this resurrection. But swords are clarity, their thoughts, their mental clarity. And in this combination, it speaks to me about seeing someone for them true selves, recognizing that. Remember, we can't change anyone, but we can always change how we react in situations, and then forging a new path ahead. Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous reading, Aries. I couldn't be more happy for you. I love this reading, truly, because for me, it's reciprocity on both sides. If you're not in a relationship, you're completely single, but you've had that chance to reconcile and then move on. That's fantastic. I mean, some people don't even get closure. So being able to do that is a sign of maturity. If you haven't been able to get closure, but you've still done the inner work and now you're forging your way ahead, just know the universe has noticed and you've got a new love coming. Okay. That is new love energy surrounding you, and it is beautiful. There is no denying this. Okay. This is divinely guided. It's going to cross your path. You may not even be aware or ready for it yet. You could still be holding on to that hurt and trying to deal with it. And what I mean by holding on to that hurt is like you're over it, but you're still hurting, grieving, right? But there is new love coming. And if you are in a relationship that's been through the ringer and you finally come back together, I really see this, I mean, with 3 pages, it's just beautiful. Look at the story that it's showing me here. The apology, right? The forging of a new. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? Actually seeing each other. It's a meeting of minds, and then getting the clarity so that you can move forward. Gorgeous reading, Aries. I can't like talk about it enough. It's just really, really lovely. And I'm happy for all of you in whichever way it pertains, because in all scenarios, it's good. Okay, let's draw for you an additional guidance card. I don't need to get any clarity on that. It's crystal clear. Thank you, universe. Please show me additional guidance for the sign of Aries in love from the 3rd of June until the 17th of June. Gorgeous reading. I love it. There we go. I want this one. Couldn't be more prominent. You have the card of the Magician, the Manifestor. Beautiful. Let me read for you. Okay. Oh, this is so good, Aries. Okay, the keywords: act, create, focus, magic, clarity, and intent. This is a time of great power for you. The Manifest card is here to tell you that anything is possible. You have all the tools at your disposal to create whatever you desire. You have a variety of tools that can be put to good use. The ability to love unconditionally, to support, to cherish, to listen, to understand, to forgive, to be kind, to be joyful, and even to be silly. We often forget that one. All of these are useful tools in managing affairs of the heart. Take some time to determine what your best tools are so you can use them to work on your own unique brand of magic around relationships. Before using these tools to manifest your desires, take some time to be clear on exactly what you want. Remember, I said that before, right? You've got the Hermit here. This is very much about doing that inner work and figuring out, who do I want to be in this relationship? What kind of relationship do I want to have? How do I want to treat my partner? What do I need to work on within myself? A magician is always focused on his or her intent before working magic. You have the ability to manifest what you desire now, so take a moment so there's total clarity. What do you truly need and want? Oh my goodness, it's like repeating itself. Is it in your highest good? Is it in the highest good of the other person? And will it harm anyone? Magic and manifestation are powerful. When you come from a place of love, you will generate love. Be clear, be honest in your intent, and take action to manifest your heart's desire. You have what it takes to achieve this. Boom! Love it, Aries. And the affirmation says, I use my power to manifest deliberately and with clear intent. Love the reading, Aries. I think it's great. I wish you much love and light. And look, I just want to give a bit of a shout out at the end to anyone who has reached out and had a personal reading with me. Thank you so much. Some of you are going through some really tough times at the moment, and it's been my pleasure to read for you and accurately read for you. I think I've gotten some predictions right so far. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are interested in having a private reading with me, my YouTube special is up until we hit 1,000 subscribers. I think we're almost there. It's pretty cheap. If that's what you want to do, get in, because as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going up to my normal rates. Okay. So thank you, Aries. I love having your company. I wish you love and light for the next couple of weeks, and I will see you for your new moon reading. Thanks. Take care.